Okay, guys, so this is for some of you who have been coaching for a while. There may not you may not grab too many nuggets from this, because really what I want to do is outline the rest of the year, uh, for as far as like what I'm going to be doing. So just being able to, if you can mute yourself when you pop on. Um, just outline for you what I'm doing, what I'm planning on doing, when I'm going to be rolling things out. Obviously, almost everything, every group that I do, I opened it up to the entire downline to be a part of. And so this is the opportunity for you to get out pen and paper and your planners and start taking note of things that are happening and the ability that you have to invite to these things, to promote these things, to advertise these things, all of that. That's what this is for. And then at the end, I'm going to share with you my tips that I've learned over the years, to best get through this season. So that you're not going crazy. If you didn't see the Slay Squad call from Monday night that Brittany Leggett did, I highly suggest that you check that out. It was really great. She did a great job, just talking about how to get through the end of the year in this season, and still enjoying the holidays, but still killing it the rest of this year. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. You can get the recording by getting into the Slay Squad meeting room, which is a Facebook group. Request to join that. And once you're in there, all the recordings for all of the Slay Squad calls are in there. Okay. Every single one of them. As well as if that coach used any kind of presentation or slides in there, they're all going to be posted. Everything will be in there. Okay, I think I've admitted everybody in. Okay. Okay, awesome. I'm going to screen share with you guys. It's been so long since I have screen shared on here. I'm like, where's that button at? Now listen, do not make fun of my Canva presentation skills, okay? Do not make fun of them. They're very simple. There's nothing high tech happening over here. Okay, see, look, even need to go back. Okay, so looking at October, okay, we will have a Fit Isabel glance group happening the 18th through the 20th. So that means that you need to choose, if you're, first of all, are you going to be participating in that glance group? Meaning, are you going to be inviting people to it? If so, you need to look at your schedule and you need to be planning on when you're going to start inviting. So for me, I will look at the week of the 11th and be focusing on inviting to that glance group and talking about coaching on all of my social media. So now is the time to plan out those posts and to think about what you want to say. Start brainstorming, start writing down, go into the notes section of your phone and start a little list for yourself of what are the things that you want to focus on talking about coaching and inviting to the coaching opportunity. Also, incredible time to, if you haven't already, created your dream team list, to do that. Maybe even update it or add to it so that you know who you're going to be reaching out to and inviting to the coaching opportunity. Inviting to glance groups and inviting to coaching is something that we should be doing every week, all year long, no matter what, right? Like it's a constant thing. But I really like to pinpoint and have these focus times of when I'm doing that. So for me, it'll be that week of the 11th. We have a leadership coming up in just a couple of weeks. So starting on the 14th through the 17th, and it's all going to be virtual this year, which kind of well, it's definitely a bummer. But if you're not going to leadership, you're not going to It's still going to be the same thing for you. And so my best tip is to look for the coaches in Beatnik who will be attending leadership, who will be attending leadership. Find some other top coaches who on social media that you like to follow who will be at leadership, attending leadership virtually, and start following them. And the reasoning for that, and keeping up with them during the 14th and 17th, the reasoning for that is because we're going to be told all kinds of things. We're going to find out about new product launches. We're going to find out more specific dates on new programs for 9-week control rig, all of those things. They're going to tell us first. And so when you see that information from us, you'll be able to share it. Okay. So myself, Nikki Whiting, Katie Flynn, Morgan, I mean, the list goes on. There's so many. I'm sure Nikki will be shouting something out in the next week or so, but be looking to see who are the people who are going to be quote unquote attending virtual leadership, and make a note to be following with their social media at some point during those days so you can see what are the updates. And listen, Morgan and I will be posting all of the things that we find out as soon as we can. We'll be sharing them if it is a bell too. So just be on the lookout and use those things to your advantage when it comes to inviting and or talking about not just coaching and inviting to those coaching groups, but also when you're talking about inviting to your challenge groups. Okay. Start making note of that and writing down your planner. The 26th, I'm starting 30-day breakaway. I don't know how you guys are planning on doing that. But with the 19th, it rolling out for customer purchase, I want to start it. I want to do it with customers. And so I'll be starting on that day. Rolling into November. Look at how much is in November. On November 2nd, we have Peppermint Mocha Shakeology available. Okay, you guys, it is a limited time. It is a limited edition. It will sell out when, we don't know. I kind of thought that pumpkin spice would sell out more quick, if that's even a word. I thought it was going to sell out faster than it did. But bottom line is you need to be talking about it. Again, so planning ahead, week of October 25th is when I'll be talking about Peppermint Mocha on social media. So however you want to do that, there's tons of graphics out there comparing, like a Starbucks Peppermint Mocha latte to a Shakeology Peppermint Mocha, and giving all of you the nutrition facts for those things. So start planning ahead and know that you want to be talking about that. A little coach tip when it comes to this is I always buy extra of the seasonal flavors of the limited edition stuff and keep them. So I have, as of right now, 3 boxes from last year. And I will be using those for some type of marketing promotional thing. What will I do? I'm not exactly positive yet, because honestly, Peppermint Mocha snuck up on me, but I might I might give Peppermint Mocha to every new challenger that signs up with me, on November 5th or whatever, something along those lines. But that's something for you to think about when it comes to your purchasing of your allotment on the 2nd. Do you want to have any for something other than personal consumption? November 7th is Virtual Super Weekend. If we weren't in pandemic, this would be something that would be an in-person event, and you'd be getting all kinds of information. We'd be getting all kinds of updates, and it's a way for us to get together regionally, meet with other coaches. We have a video from corporate with, special information. We always do like a workout together, that kind of thing. So, but it's going to be virtual. You really should try to attend it live. I know that it's really easy to say like, oh, I'll catch the recording or there'll be information later. But it's really great for your business if you can catch that live. So go ahead and mark that down and make sure that you're doing it. November 8th through the 14th, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a really long time. I'm going to do a free group. It's going to be a sugar detox group. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm really excited about it. Free groups used to drive me crazy. But I really think that it's a good thing to do at this time of the year. And it's something different that I haven't done in a while. And I'm really excited about it. So everybody's welcome to it. The template's already created. All of the posts are already done. It's going to be easy. I'm going to make sure that everything is scheduled and in there. And it's also going to be setting us up for a 3-day refresh later down the road. But that means that the week of November 1st, I'll be focusing on inviting to that free group and talking about that free group on social media. So a great time to start finding new people to start conversations with, and not be trying to just sell them something, right? Like, you don't want to come off, we're constantly like, she's just talking to me because she wants to sell me something. So this is a great way for you to be inviting them to something completely free, where we're giving them added value. We're giving them, great content, and it's free. Let's see. That's also going to be a great opportunity to plant seeds on the 3-day refresh to anyone in that group that feels like they need a little bit more. Because the 3-day refresh is incredible, you guys. If you haven't done it yet, you really need to look into fitting that into your schedule. The next Glance group is going to be November 22nd through the 24th. So again, week of the 15th, focus on inviting to the Glance group and talking about coaching on social media. Highlighting, just like Brittany was talking about on our call Monday night, I'm going to be highlighting the community, and there's a reason for that, but I'll be highlighting community and talking about using coaching income to pay for Christmas gifts, because that's a big deal for a lot of people. So really trying to find those. I want this thing move. Trying to go ahead and put together your testimonial, so to speak. Get your thoughts together on, like, what did your coaching income from last December allow you to do? What were you able to pay for? Especially if you're just starting out and you're just really trying to build your team and find working coaches, this is a great way to do that and a great way to highlight it. Because I'm doing 30-day breakaway, I will end it on the 24th. So I haven't locked it in stone yet. And honestly, that's because I need more information on what's going to be happening with Carolina's schooling with virtual learning. I don't know how many of you are dealing with that, but that's a big thing right now. And so I want to see what happens in our area, but I really would like to do a local meetup for like a turkey trot, where we would meet up in person. Anybody who completed the 30-day breakaway with me or in my group. And then also I want to open it up to all of my challengers that are in my challenge group and invite them to come. So whether they are walking, running, whatever, it's a great opportunity to capitalize on our community and do an in-person event. And so I'm like super stoked about it. Anybody who is like into that and is local with me and wants to help try to put something like together or to talk about it, let me know. I'd love to do that. And then on the 30th, I'm going to begin my last quote unquote program for the year. I haven't decided on what that'll be because I don't know any more details on 9-week Control Freak. But I'm looking at doing like a 21-day program or even just like a hybrid of something. Going into December, I am doing, I usually do some kind of Christmas giveaway. I am going to be doing the 5 days of Christmas, the 1st through the 5th. There'll be a giveaway every day for each person that signs up. Items have not been determined yet. In the past, I've done things like $10 back on their, like a $10 gift card is basically what I would say, but really it's a $10 Venmo to them. I've done Target gift cards. I've done like a self-care package with like Epsom salts and a face mask. I've done I made my own weekender kits basically before we had weekender kits. I've done the individual packets of Energize, different things like that. But I'll be doing a giveaway. Here's the thing about giveaways, guys. If you do it, you need to make sure that you are using proper wording and that you're staying with compliance. So you can't do the first 5 people who get started with a challenge pack with me today will get this gift. It has to be inclusive. So everyone that signs up this hour, everyone that signs up today, everyone that signs up this weekend, it can't be the first 5, the first 10, or the first person. It can't be that way. It has to be inclusive. So if you have questions, if you want to do a 5 days of Christmas giveaway and you have questions, let me know. And we can go into that into more detail. November 26th to the 30th, I'll focus on talking about the 5 days of Christmas on social media, just getting as much hype as possible. The 20th through the 22nd, I'm going to be doing a 3-day refresh group. I know Jacqueline I can see right now on my screen. So I know Jacqueline loves 3-day refresh just as much as I do. Great opportunity. We're coming off of the sugar detox. We're coming off of all of those holiday parties. And it's a great positioning for, like, if you're feeling really bloated and you're getting ready to go into Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, all of that with your family, this is a great opportunity to take 3 days and reel it back in before you go into like having those family pictures taken, right? So perfect opportunity to do that. Perfect way to drive volume. Perfect way to send a Hail Mary to hit Success Club if you haven't yet. Bottom line. So I really think you should consider doing it if you haven't done the 3-day refresh. That's a great opportunity to do it right there. You can do it with other people because the more people are doing it, the more people that will want to do it. They see how big the group is. And again, focusing on the 6th and the 13th, inviting to the 3-day refresh and talking about it on social media. As of right now, because we don't have any other details for 9-week, like concrete details for 9-week Control Freak that I'm aware of, but on the 23rd, I will be focusing on, for the rest of the year, meditation, a mix of the meditation, yoga, and active recovery, and preparing my body for 9-week Control Freak. So really trying to capitalize and take advantage of all the other things that we offer that are so overlooked. So diving into talking also about nutrition, UPF, and 2B mindset, talking about those things so that people know that we have them, showing them all of these other things besides, Shanti workouts and Autumn in her little outfits. Okay. Now that's my plan, but depending on what happens with 9-week Control Freak, if history serves, then there will be a coach exclusive window for 9-week Control Freak to unlock coach access like towards the end of December. So coaches should be able to get the workouts before the end of December. Historically, that's how I remember it all happening. But what I can say is that I've always found it best, especially with like the new program for the new year. So whatever program that's going to be releasing for customers January 1st or, the beginning of January for customers to do, I've always found it best to do it with them, like them starting it with me. Because New Year's resolutions means a lot of new people jumping on board and they want to do it with you. So even if we do get access, earlier in December, I still believe at this point that I'm going to stick to that plan right there and start with my customers in January. Okay, so here's my tips. Make a plan. Have a plan for yourself, like similar to mine, not necessarily my dates, or exactly what I'm doing, but make a plan for yourself. Like it's time right now before things get crazy that you sit down and you look at your schedule and you plan out what you're going to do. Plan it out and put it on paper. Like I'm doing things around other events and other things that I have going on in my life, and lining them up in accordance with what's going to be released and what's going to go on within the coaching world. So make a plan and put it down on paper, so that you are committed to it. But at the same time, don't overcommit, okay? If your beginning of November is just crazy, then joining in on the free group that I'm doing may be too much for you. Even though you're not posting anything, maybe, yes, the whole thing is already planned out. It's a new template that I'm getting from another coach. I've already reviewed it. So yeah, it's going to be an easy, just schedule those posts out, but just don't overcommit because that's going to stress you out. You don't have to do every single thing. So that leads us to not feeling obligated. Just because something is being offered that I'm doing, or we have something within Beachbody, please don't feel obligated that you have to do it. You also, and in saying that, you need to focus on how best to serve your clients. You know, your people really might not be into a 3-day refresh. They just may not really be into it. Your people may not be into peppermint mocha. I don't know. You know, like, you need to be able to look at who are your clients, who are your challengers, what are they into, what do they need, and you need to show up the rest of the year focusing on your journey, but serving them, serving your people. Go ahead and look ahead and begin your research on programs and products. There's absolutely no excuse for any of us, myself included, to say that we don't know what's going on, or to ask questions on a program. I hope your kids aren't around. If they are, earmuff them. I'm sorry ahead of time. GTS, it's a common theme. If you're new here, let me introduce you to GTS. It means Google that shit. So you can almost Google anything and any information that you need to find out about. You also can log into the Coach Online office and look in there and get all the information on all of our programs. Like, you should know that how many days 30-day breakaway is. You should know what the program consists of, how many days of this, how long are the workouts. Those are all things that you can find out in your Coach Online office. So do your research now so you know what you're talking about. And if you have a question, you can post it in the team pages. Ask in Beatnik Dynasty, ask in Fit Isabel, ask in whatever other team page you're in. Chances are, if you're wondering it, somebody else is too, but I really want to encourage you to do your own research and to get the answers, because in doing that, you're going to be much more confident in talking to people and inviting them and overcoming objections when it comes to everything that you're going to be doing the rest of the year. If you haven't already, you need to make, update, and or add to your dream team list. Your dream team list is who out there do you know do you want to be on your team, coaches on your team. Now listen, when it comes to the world that we are in right now, in this coaching world, there's two sides of it, okay? There's the coaching side of it, and there is your challengers and your client side of it, okay? So when you're talking about be on my team, that's inviting somebody to be a coach. Okay. If you are inviting to a challenge group and you say, be on my team, I want you to be on my team, what that communicates is, oh, she wants me to be a coach. Like, I don't want to be a coach. I don't want to be a coach. I just wanted to do that workout thing. Like, I just wanted to work out. So make sure that you understand your wording when it comes to those things and into inviting, and that you have these lists that are created. So dream team list comes, those are the people that you want on your dream team. Who are your dream team coaches? For me, some of my dream team coaches that we currently have, Aubrey, Morgan, Kelsey. I mean, those are all names that when it's taken me a while to think that, because it's when I first signed up as a coach, I made a list of 100 names, dream team. So that's your dream team. Make or update or add to your prospects list. Who's your dream team challenger? What people do you want to help? Who are those people that you believe will enjoy our workouts? Not necessarily somebody who would benefit from or enjoy coaching, but somebody who would enjoy and benefit our workouts. Who do you want those people to be? And then make and or update, add to your follow-up list. So much happens in the follow-up, so much. And I can see Aubrey, so it's easy for me to use her as an example. I invited her to coaching, invited her to challenge groups for 3 years. What if I'd never followed up? What if I'd never followed up? Followed up constantly, to the fact where I'm sure she was probably ready to slam a pillow over my face. Like, God, this girl, yes, I'll do it. Just shut up. So follow up, you guys. Nail down your response to objections. This is huge. Nail it down. And if you already have a response to objections, maybe it's time for you to step back and to review them and see if they just sound too like mechanical. You know, is it something that you've said over and over again? It's just like an automated response. Maybe it's time to freshen that up a little bit, so that when you are talking to somebody in a follow-up, you're not saying the same thing you kind of already have said to them before. Great opportunity to make things your own. This is huge, you guys. We don't talk about scripts too much anymore, but there are files where there are actual scripts of like, here's what to say. And the reasoning for that is because when it comes to inviting to challenge groups and it comes to inviting to coaching, especially as a new coach, you just don't know what to say. Like you just, I don't know. I mean, like, you want to do this with me, but you just don't have the words. And so there's scripts. If you have a script that you've been using, before you use it, I want to encourage you to make it your own. So take this opportunity before the holidays start to really make it unique. Use words that you would use. Make it personal to you, you know? Lean in to your team. This is the time where things are going to get crazy busy and maybe a little chaotic for you. So great opportunity to make sure that you are chatting with another coach on whatever team it happens to be, whatever upline, downline, whatever line you want to find, but find another coach that you can talk to. Find somebody that you could maybe work with or do power hours with, somebody that you all can hold each other accountable. Maybe it's a little success pod of coaches where you're talking about, hey, what's your goal for the week? And you all check in every Sunday, something, whatever it is, lean into your team. Be flexible. You cannot be like rigid about the next few months. You just can't be. You need to be flexible because things are going to change, especially within your schedule. So allow yourself and give yourself grace to be flexible with your calendar. That doesn't mean that you can just like cancel and not show up for a challenge group, but it means that you know that you might have to switch gears. Commit to business hours and be intentional with them. You all 1 hour a day, 1 hour a day. Is it a 30-minute workout that's 5% of your day or a 1 hour workout that's 5% of your day? I don't know because I'm not good at math, but let's just say it was an hour. Okay, well, another hour is another 5%. So that's 10% of your entire day. Commit to that hour. And for that hour, be intentional. Don't scroll. Just have your checklist of what you need to do those things, get in and be done. If that's what you've got to do, you've got to do it. But something is better than nothing. So instead of overcommitting to, something extreme, like adding 100 new people to follow every single day, maybe it's 10. Okay. And then last and most importantly, commit to PD of some kind. I mean, I don't think any of us are going to be going out and shopping in the malls like we would before. But like last year, my suggestion was maybe instead of reading a book, you're listening to one. There's absolutely no reason why you can't go shopping and put in your headphones and listen to that audiobook or to a podcast while you're shopping for whatever it is you're shopping for, or while you're driving around the parking lot for 15 minutes. Like one of my husband's stations started playing Christmas music the other day already. I mean, I know, don't even. So you want to listen to Christmas music, you can start right now. But in December, you need to be putting in your headphones and listening to a book or listening to some kind of podcast, PD, something. Okay. So who has questions? You can unmute yourself or type in the comments. I'm going to go in and look because I haven't seen any. Whoa, there's a lot of comments. I don't know what you guys love, but I'm glad you love it. Does anybody have any questions or have anything to add or comments or anything like that?
I miss getting together with everybody.
In person?
Woo! Well, even on these calls. I feel like I haven't seen you all in forever.
I know. I'm laughing, Krista, at that.
I don't think it's recommended for doing during breastfeeding.
3-day refresh? It's not.
Not enough calories.
Love it. Okay, I just read all those comments. It got caught up.
We should do a group workout before the virtual super weekend. Like I think we did it last time, didn't we?
Oh, I think we did because I think I remember doing it.
Like we all got on Zoom. Yeah, we because we had like a little get together before, and then we all chugged our Energize, and then we went on got on Zoom before the virtual workout or the virtual weekend, and then did a workout.
Right,
We should do that again. Because that was fun. I liked getting up and talking with you all and then all chugging our Energize together.
What could be really cool, Erin, where are you? I know I saw that you were on. Where'd you go? Maybe Erin could lead us in like a Transform 20 or something. Okay, awesome. Well, oh my gosh, 3 minutes past 9. That was really good.
Yeah, that's mine and Aubrey's birthday weekend. Well, I guess hers will be on Monday, that Monday, but mine is on the 7th.
Your birthday.
So that would have been fun to get together. No,
Sorry.
ruining my life.
Jasmine, did you want to say something? You have your hand raised. Or is that an accident? Must be an accident. I'm gonna lower your hand.
Sorry. That was an accident. My bad.
Okay, awesome.
How do you raise your hand in here? That's hilarious.
I don't even know how the heck I did that, but
I'm literally crying. That is so funny.
You just hit reactions over in the bottom. You can do thumbs up too.
What? Where? Like in the chat?
Anyway. Oh, here it is.
Oh, I see it.
Gotta go to sleep.
Wow. Wow.
I spend my life on these things, so I know too much about them.
Yeah, you definitely, yeah. I would have never found that. I've been like, I have no idea.
Google Meets, Teams on Microsoft, whatever you need.
Oh, now we've got like emojis, you guys.
Oh my god, I love it.
I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. Well, this has been awesome. Yep. I'll upload this recording in case you want to look back at it.
Did we take a picture?
Yeah, you want to take it?
Oh yeah, hold on, my hand's still raised.
Got it.
Wait, okay, hold on, close that. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Love it.
Got it.
Love you all. I'll upload this. It'll be tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm going face planning. Bye.